Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
She-Rag got me.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
She-Bag got me. Vikings are now on the clock. The Bulls are on the clock. Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
She-Bag got me.
the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bears and the Bulls.
Beginning of the season, they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action with Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Brissett now. This one swung out to Montgomery. No gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And the Bulls are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Brissett. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Play fake, Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bates. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action now, Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now.
And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Brissett. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Brissett. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Brissett looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the... Well, the change in rules from the regular season to the playoffs at least gave both teams, Charles, an opportunity, but it turns... The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who's on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's where they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. And he finds McLaurin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Where they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Here's Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bates. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Brissett. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Brissett. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. Montgomery, another target and catch. this across midfield to the 48. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Now Brissett. That's caught by Montgomery. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to face a third down. And what a ride it has been, NFC champs.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Bulls. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brissett on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
4th down, Brissett. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Rolling to his right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Again, it's Brissett. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Once more, Montgomery. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big one here early in the Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Play fake. Brissett. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Bulls are once again back in front. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action now. Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Brissett's throw complete to Dotson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. And one of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start putting more and more numbers on defense and just telling the offensive guys, figure it out. Learn how to block it. We may see this situation.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down. On play action, Brissett. And it's caught. Touchdown. Daniel Bellinger. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action with Brissett. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Flushed out right. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. This is caught. Touchdown. DK. Third touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Brissett. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Brissett on 4th down. Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. To throw, Brissett. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Yeah, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
On 2nd and 10, Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To throw is Brissett. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. George Karlaftis, his 2nd sack of the night. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
4th down, Brissett. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a foot. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Brissett. They'll roll him out right. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Brissett. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run forward Montgomery, and he'll take it into the end zone. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Brissett. Rolling to his right. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
This one swung out to Montgomery. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On the right side open is Gesicki. A gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. Play fake, Brissett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Brissett. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Play action now. Brissett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards?
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On play action, Brissett. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They go play action with Brissett. And that's going to be too high. Bounds and incomplete.
Like his quarterbacks like to do. He pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Brissett. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially...
And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Brissett. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st down, Brissett. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bates. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Brissett now. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bulls are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record. And the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a good call there that brings up 4th. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.